Oh yeah, we back like Spinal. It's time for the semifinals.
Wow.
Boz Rosendahl, Kyle Montgomery rocking with you. You know I got more bars than the college town.
Somehow you keep surprising me, but I shouldn't be surprised by being surprised no more.
I am the voice of 3x3. Act like you know. It's on, Boz. Hey, it's down to the Final Four.
Oh, yeah.
Our first semifinal. Oh, it's going to be fun. We got Liman. We got Raudondvaris, Hoptrans on deck. We got an all-French semifinal with Vaud and Marseille coming up after that. We got a dunk competition that's on deck. Here are the rules of the game in case you need a refresher. Half the court, twice the fun. 3 players per team on the court, 1 sub at a time, 12-second shot clocks, 10-minute games, first to 21. That is how it's done. Semifinals, again, here are your teams. The Final Four competing for $40,000. That is the grand prize, but everybody gets paid at this stage. In fact, the top 5 get paid, but everybody wants a shot at that 40,000, right? Man, the money has really gone up since the time you played, Boz. Like, what was the grand prize back then? 20, was it 20,000?
I think 10 when I started. But look, when I started way back when, I don't even remember what it was because it was in 2012. At one of the first World Tours in Madrid.
Throwback.
Yeah, this was when the World Tour still had 7 courts. A different era, that is for sure.
The game has changed indubitably.
Yeah, but it makes me want to get back out on the court. You want to be a team with me?
I would. I'd play for 40 grand.
Yeah, me too.
Matter of fact, 30,000 to our runners up, 22,000 for whoever nets third, 16 for fourth, 10 for fifth, and 4,000 for sixth. So top 6 get paid. My mistake there. Anyway, here are the 4 that are going to play for Raudondvaris Hoptrans, taking aim at their second Masters title of 2024. Boz is showing me the stats right now.
No, I'm showing you the stats for the quarterfinal. It was Jupas who led him again in scoring. Didn't hit a shot from inside the arc. 3 of 6 from beyond the arc, though.
Well, not as a team, 3 of 6.
No. Ujupas was 3 of 6. So his back scratch out was in full effect.
He's got 7 twos made on the tournament so far, and there is Raudondvaris Hoptrans with their 2 bronze medal Olympians, Sarudas Vingelis, Aurelius Fukelis, Modestes Kumpis, and Marius Ujupas. All set and ready to go. They look focused, man.
I like that one. It was good.
You know, I got that one in the bag. I'm still working on my DMX.
I would love to.
It's your boy, DMX. Okay. You want me to bark too?
Yeah, go ahead. I can hear that. Come in. There you go.
What you know about that? Rough Riders. Stop, rock, shut it down, open up shop. Oh, no, here come Liman. We're going to see how these Rough Riders roll. They come out with their leading gun, Stefan Kojic, and both he and Boz notice how calm and cool Stefan Kojic was coming into this game. He didn't have his best quarterfinal, which you all heard in his post-game interview, but he's ready to go, it seems.
A bad game, and you still had 8 points. 3 rebounds, 5 highlights. I mean, would we consider that a bad game?
He almost messed around and got a 555.
Yeah, and he still said it was his worst game.
Today's been a good day for Stefan Kojic and company as they take aim at what would be their first Masters title of 2024. Raudondvaris have hit their stride as well. There's this Kumpis contributing. Kalis getting to action. They'll get it warmed up here. Team Liman, again, we talked about the upward trend that they are on, coming off that Chuk Batar Challenger win. Won 3 of their last 4 challengers.
Yeah, World Tour not so successful this year, though. Look, a 7th and a 5th place finish so far. So they've already improved on those standings, but I'm sure they want to get to the finals. This man's going to get in the way, though. Marius Ujupas. He had 6.7 points per game, I think, in his first Masters of the season, right? Because he was injured for a long time.
Yeah. He's going to work. But we've known this for years now. Ujupas has been, you know, a extremely dangerous scorer, but a good on-ball defender, too. He's got his work cut out for him. Kojic averaging nearly 9 points per game, staying on trend with what he did at that Chuk Batar Challenger. He's having a hell of a year. and continue to climb the scoring charts at 32 years old. He's got a lot of years of 3x3 left in him. He's the unquestioned leader of this Liman team, longtime member of Liman, and a mainstay for this 3x3 franchise. Raudondvaris Hoptrans, who used to go as Shake Bubale, got their first Masters win way back in 2019. I remember Montreal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Since then, we've seen the roster change some. Jupas was on that squad. Shout out to Paulis Belabicius. Probably watching the action right now. So it's on now. It's on now. Semifinals. The voice in the mountain in your ear. Nice ball movement. Vangelis, no good. Off the front iron. Quick rebound to Liman. Chef Koya looking to get in his bag. That pass is broken up by Ujupas.
Yeah, good read by Ujupas, getting his hands in between that ball and Stefanovic, who had a wide open roll to the basket.
Probably should have swung that over to Bukeles, and that one rattles in. Chef Koya, he's got it on the broiler right now.
That man is just a gifted shooter, and I keep being amazed by the amount of shots he can hit. I think he's the leading two-point make and taker on the entire pro circuit this year.
3x3's KD. I'm standing on it, man. I'm telling you, he's that smooth. The man is straight butter. Meantime, it is flight mode inside to the Lithuanian. He's going to run into trouble. Two dudes, no problem for him.
The two dudes is a thing, though. So Liman is going to double team Bukeles. Interesting choice.
Yeah, usually that's a death sentence in 3x3. Two players on one dude, but he's that dominant. We got a 3-1 start, and Liman are in the driver's seat. Flight mode, trying to get past Popovic, and he's going to draw the foul. Popovic got the worst end of that, it seems. He's holding his back of his head as he checks out of the game. Bukeles will get a rest. Smaller lineup for Raudondvaris as Vangelis will come in. Flight mode. Attacking Kojic. Oh, Chef reaching in the cookie jar. Not so sweet on the stroke. Uh-oh. Little shot in the grill. Stojanovic is going to recover. Trying to D up. Oh, that's far too physical. Far too physical. And official Alex Talasainen, he's been in the weight room. Either he's been in the weight room or that referee jersey's got a little bit smaller. But he's out here on swole.
Worked out before that wedding, huh?
I'm trying to tell you. On swole. He says, calm down, fellas. I know it's the semifinals. Let's keep it clean. Minute and a half in. Just the tip of the iceberg. And an offensive foul is Raudondvaris will give it back over. Hey. Vince Chang talking noise.
Mm-hmm. Always, huh?
I got something for Vince. So he better worry about beating me in one-on-one the next time.
Oh.
I'm on a win streak.
We should rename him. Instead of 3x3 the energy, just 3x3 the noise.
Hey, Boz, bar of the day. You did. Hey, I don't think you made a new friend out of Chang with that one. 3x3 the noise. Oh, man. There's Bukeles inside. Easy money. Oh, another whistle. We knew this was going to be contentious, physical. And again, nobody playing in the next couple of games will make less than 16 grand. So still nice paydays for each of these players. And an offensive foul. Both teams need to settle in here. So we got 5 fouls in the first 2 minutes. 7 puts you in the penalty, as you know. 11th edition of this Lausanne Masters. What a beautiful venue off of Lake Liman. I know most people know it as Lake Geneva, but it's actually Lake Liman.
I got confused with that.
Yeah. The Swiss and French Alps in the backdrop. The picturesque place to hoop. Buchanan, look out below. He flushes that one down. 3 apiece. Stojanovic trying to get free. That is deflected. Oh, Bukelis with the defense.
I don't think Vince liked that nickname. He said, he called me Hilly, first of all.
Instead of the mountain.
Instead of the mountain. And he said, don't forget the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Is he calling,
I apologize, Vince.
Is he calling you the mound instead of the mountain? I'm sorry.
I'm catching straight now.
No,
I was just catching straight.
I didn't mean to throw a stray at you. I'm sorry. That's terrible. And now I'm catching strays from Brody. He said instead of the voice, I'm the whisperer. All right.
Well, let's get back to the games.
There's some friendly fire going on in the 3x3 family. I don't like it. Anytime I like that, he's dropping shots like he's clumsy. Chef Koya.
Yeah, that wasn't friendly fire.
Get it? Dropping shots, clumsy?
Yeah, I got it.
Man.
That's good.
I got a whole lexicon of these just in my little peanut head, just waiting to unleash them. Meantime, it is Bukelis, and that stroke was broke. Bukelis has got it back. He's going to get it out to Uzi. Uzi will misfire. Rebound goes to Bukelis. Don't you just love that shooting form? It never drops.
Incredible. He kept the ball above his head and then went up and shot it, and it was flawless.
One of the more unique releases in 3x3, Sharunas Vangelis has had an up and down year, and even he would admit that. I think it's more mental than physical for him, but he gives a key two-pointer for his team. Trying to climb back into the final against a game Liman squad. Big thank you to our ball sponsor, Wilson. And of course, our official suppliers as well. Our official timekeeper, Maurice Lacroix. Our suppliers, Skelter Sports, Vaud, Indio, Magic Sky. Without you, there would be no us. Big thank you. And Baju, I noticed that you got some new 3x3 gear. They hooked you up for your 10-minute sprint duties. Well done, by the way.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
But if you want to get your own 3x3 apparel, go to 3x3-shop.com, okay? 3x3-shop.com. You can get all of your merchandise, all of your apparel, from jerseys to T-shirts to sweatpants to socks, everything 3x3.
And trust me, it's really cool because when I brought it home, and I brought home about 12 shirts, my wife stole 7 of them on the spot.
What you gonna do about that, Mom?
Nothing. She's been wearing them, though.
That's it. Don't get yourself in trouble on this microphone with me. Kirsten, please don't punish Boz when he gets home. He'll give you 2 more 3x3 shirts.
Come on now, I need some. I'm gonna be showing up here in my own T-shirts then.
Koyed, second of 2, goes down, pulls Liman within 1. Round comes flight mode. Turns the corner to get it over to the Lithuanian. He is way out there, and he will miss fire. Rebound goes to Stefanovic. Kojic wants a screen. He might pull it from there. He's thinking about it. Instead, bullet pass. Oh, he was just pretending. Up fake score. Pressure defense from Stojanovic. Flight mode will attack. He's got nowhere to go but up. Air mails it. Bukelis, a second attempt. No good. Kept alive. Vangelis is the one that did that. Now Vangelis is on the move like the lease is up. And he finds his way home. To the crib he goes. 2 ball on the way. Blau. Stretch. Showing the range. 9-8. And a push in the back on Kojic. The 4th foul. Each team with 4 fouls apiece. You're watching the semifinals from Lausanne. This is the Olympic capital. Right on the heels of the Olympic Games. Big congratulations to FIBA 3x3. All the players that participated, the best of the best in the world. And of course, our medal winners. Germany for the women. Netherlands for the men take gold. Spain gets silver for the women. USA get bronze for the women. Silver for France and a bronze for Lithuania on the men's side. Second time we saw 3x3 on the biggest sporting stage in the world. That stroke was broke. Run up, get done up. Gave him a facial without the apricot scrub. That is Bukalis in the deep end. 11-9, entry pass. Popovic, no, but he will head to the stripe, drawing the 5th foul. He got one in front of him.
Popovic is so good at getting underneath his defender when he has position, trying to create contact. Misses the shot in this case, but does end up getting a free throw out of it.
Now the question is, will he convert? You got to make good at the charity stripe. Such a, I think, an underrated stat in 3x3. You win or lose games at the stripe as he knocks that one in. Runner, flight mode, dunk some, why don't ya? Easy smash for Modestas Kumpis, who was the MVP of that Marseille Masters win. For Raudondvaris, he will give them a 2-point advantage and get a rest. Kojic from the logo gets it going. Jupas getting physical with him. Chef Koya. Kojic not that time. Rebound goes to Vangelis, inside to Bukalis. Bukalis takes a bump, and he hardly even felt it. Count it. (13-10).
Liman want to get their heads together because it's right before the TV timeout. They don't want to wait, though. Call a timeout now. So that must be like something's off. What I think it is Raudondvaris' pressure. Wow. They are pushing the pick and roll, which Kojic usually operates out of, way out. We're talking almost at the baseline here, and I'm talking baseline that's away from the basket, right? The midcourt.
Yeah.
They are way out there. Kojic is not getting in rhythm because of it.
So yeah, Kojic came into this game calm and cool. They're making things uncomfortable for one of the top guns in the game. Speaking of guns, there's Uzi. He going off. He going off on the inside this time. Popovic will get it cleared. Stojanovic with flight mode defending. Popovic is making a living on the inside. Postal Service as he delivers the mail again, but he does get whistled for a silly foul, which will be the 5th now on Liman. And that one didn't sit too well with Kojic, the veteran, saying we got to be smarter than that. Use your scruples. Nice drive and kick. Vangelis, no good. Foul called, I believe, on that was on Bukalis, actually.
Yeah, holding foul on the rebound. Let's see if we can take a look here. I think he held off, stretched there with his off arm.
Here come Liman. They want to start it from the left elbow. Little handoff, Chef Koya, target practice. Big splash in the deep end. Liman within one. Oh, the spin move. Ooh, rolls off the iron. Narrow miss. Ujupas gets passed up, recovers defensively. They're going to leave the Chef open. Koya, no good that time. Stojanovic will get it back. Chef Koya to the crib. 14 up, 3.5 to play. Uzi, jab step, pull, lefty stroke, no, left it on the front iron. Stojanovic keeping his eyes up. He wants to find Kojic. Ooh, foul off ball. Vangelis will get whistled. That is the 7th on Raudondvaris. And a warning issued to somebody for talking. I'm not sure who got that one.
No, we couldn't see. Momentum has been going back and forth in this game. It's another good one. Again, not sure who has the advantage here. It looks like Liman has recovered from the early pressure that Raudondvaris put on them, then switching tactics a little bit, going into more sets where Kojic is off the ball.
We see some good games here. Day 2.
Have we?
I'm liking the way that this picture is starting to come together, setting up for what's going to be a great final either way. Teams playing some good 3x3, putting it together. That's the technical free throw, apparently. I thought it was a warning.
They may have talked a little after the warning.
Well, okay, that was not the technical free throw. That was the 7th foul on Raudondvaris, so that's the 2nd free throw by virtue of the double penalty. So allow me to correct myself. (15-14) after that trip to the stripe. Mario Jujubis with the rock. Michaelis operating from just outside the elbow. He'll hand it off, set the screen, flight mode, and gun mode. He knocks one down. And the bank deposit from Kumbis will put Raudondvaris back in front. It's a series of punches and counter punches in this game. .258 officially on the game clock. Kyle Montgomery, Boz Rosendahl in your ear. Semifinal number 1 from Lausanne. Ujupis puts it up. Stretch though, extends for the block. Bukeles, soft touch.
He's been mashing on the boards. It must be like his 7th or 8th rebound.
Big fella got some baby oil on his hand. What a touch from him. That one, a narrow miss from Kojic. 2-point lead for Raudondvaris. Lithuania, by the way, who beat Serbia in the pool phase of the Olympic Games. I'm just saying. None of these Serbian players were present.
I was going to say, rub it in, don't you?
Well, I'm just saying. Whoa, Bukeles. He makes the extra pass. What a play. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Oh, almost a steal too.
19-15, but what a look from Bukeles. He could have easily gone up for the layup. Instead, he makes the decision to kick it out to a wide open Vangelis, and that 2-pointer will give them I thought it was a 4-point lead. Maybe I was wrong on that. It's 17-15.
Are they taking that shot off? That was 19. I don't know. We'll see.
Bonds, we had some food on the way. And
oh, it's here.
Is it?
It's been here. I forgot about it.
Oh, I never saw it.
My apologies.
I could smell it, but I couldn't.
I should have told you. It's been here.
I couldn't taste it.
It's a lot of food as well. I'm hungry. Stop talking about food, Kyle. Stop doing it.
Well, we had avoided it up to this point.
Nah, stop talking about it.
All right. It is 19-15. I know it wasn't crazy. Raudondvaris with a 4-point advantage. Kojic trying to make it 2. His 2 is too strong. Raudondvaris can end this with a 2-ball. Let's see if the Uzi can provide the kill shot. Not that time. Bukeles, though, big rebound. He wants to get it to a ball handler. Oh, Bukeles, how many times have we seen him do that? GG's! Raudondvaris Hoptrans get the shooters roll, and they are rolling into the final. Topping Liman. Here's the look at the final bucket, the Lithuanian. He is out of this world. The slick dribble move, deceptive, and that touched every part of the rim before falling in. A dramatic finish to that semifinal. Raudondvaris back in the final for the 2nd time this year. They got it done in Marseille. The question still remains if they get it done here in Lausanne. What a game as they pull away late. Boz Rosendahl standing by on the half court with Modestas Kumpis. After that win, let's see how he feels about heading to the final. Boz, take it away.
Franceses, congratulations. You guys are back to a Masters Finals for the second time this year after beating this very tough Liman squad. What got you guys this win? So what worked here? What got you guys the win in this one?
Oh, definitely defense. We've been tough on them, you know, from the start to the end. They got nervous. They lost their control, you know. They start to make a hard fouls and focus on not a basketball, you know, thing. So I think that was the key for us.
So for all of us here in attendance that have never played in a final at the World Tour, you have some time now in between this game and the next one. What are you going to do to prepare?
I know what we're going to do after, but for this prepare, we're going to watch this game, look at the tactics. We never play. We played last year Marseille. We played Paris. We know Paris, you know, but we're going to look at Marseille, you know. So we're going to scout for sure. And take a rest, take magnesium, water.
Well, congratulations. Good luck with the rest of the magnesium.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Did get physical in that game. Cooper says that Liman stopped playing basketball. They started playing rugby. Instead, they said we can play that game too. They pull away late and get the victory that will put them in the $40,000 game. We find out next who they meet. Only thing we know for sure is it will be a team from France. It's going to be Paris or Marseille. That's on deck from Lausanne. Stick and stay. Excuse me, I was trying to stuff a couple of fries in there, boss, but it looks like we got to get back to work. Excuse me.
Stop eating. Stop talking with your mouth full.
Hey, man. We got to get it in while we can.
Yeah, you're right. I'm snacking on some fries as well.
I'm ready when it comes to game time now. It is game time. Take your pick. Marseille. Body. Neither team, well, Paris is actually shooting pretty well from beyond the two-point arc. And Marseille actually leads the head-to-head, Bob.
That is an interesting stat. And these teams know each other very, very well. I'm sure they practiced against each other a lot leading up to this tournament. I'm very curious to see who comes out here.
Intriguing indeed. You do wonder just how long Marseille can keep the magic going. This team has played more 3x3 here in Lausanne this year than anybody because they had to win 2 qualifying draw games just to get to the main draw. You heard about their long day yesterday, and they've extended their play here on day 2.
Well, them young legs certainly help.
Not without a doubt. Again, no player on this squad, this Marseille team, over the age of 23 years old. So they say they're playing with a nothing to lose kind of attitude, and it's providing results. There they are. Lorenzo Sampson, Mateo Cauet, Paul Bilong, and Sia Placoste represent.
Sampson actually in that quarterfinal win over Candavatu Riba, 9 points, 10 rebounds.
Oh, he was in his bag.
He was in his
great.
bag.
His best game here yet.
Oh, for sure.
So there's the man that's been playing hero for Team Paris, Hugo Suhard. The quarterfinal win over Vienna, 21-20. His second Maurice Lacroix buzzer beater of the tournament. We saw him yesterday come up big in crunch time, and he's carried it over to day two when it matters most. What was that, a do-si-do? That was an interesting intro between the two Olympic silver medalists, Jules Rambeau and Franck Seguela. Yeah, you're looking at me because of how Vincent Royer said, Seguela!
That was very high pitch.
Man, we've got some unique members of the team with 3x3, I must say.
That's an understatement. That is an understatement.
Hey, but you love your family.
Yeah, we're all family here.
Even if they're a little bit
some
off.
weird cousins here and there. But
Yeah, a little bit off sometimes. That's all right. Capacity crowd, though. Sold out venue. VIP is packed. All of our bleachers are packed full of fans really from everywhere. I would say most are Swiss, but you know we have some countries whose fan bases travel pretty well. Obviously France just across the water here, so bordering country. All right.
And about 30-minute drive to the north as well.
That's right. I was talking about long days. Boz drove in yesterday at 5 a.m. Remember I talked about team members having some issues?
Yeah.
Look on your screen right now. You're going to see one of them at least.
What'd you see?
That was Vaud again.
Oh, well.
He's been misbehaving in the pregame introductions. I don't know what's gotten into.
We're going to get a Vlad mixtape someday.
We need to. I think they're already working on it.
I hope so. I really hope so. We all see this man's antics. He's a good referee, but
what about his mixtape? Mateo Cowet averaging nearly 7 points per game. That's almost as good as Franck Seguela, who's poured in 9 per. The man has been magnifique for the French. So we got a battle between Frenchmen, the veterans and the rookies, I guess you could say.
Big brother, little brother.
Is this varsity versus JV? That's not disrespectful.
No, it's not.
Sometimes the JV team is better than the varsity team, Boss.
Well, Marseille is up 1-0 all time in the pro circuit, so I'd say it could be.
This is going to be fun. We do know that. Buffalo, Marseille, Paris.
What's interesting to me is how is Marseille going to keep Jules Rambeau off the boards? The man is possessed. He's rebounding like crazy in this tournament. Him and Franck Seguela, by the way.
Keep you on the board like chalk, B. Let's get this one started. Rambeau hands it off. Seguela coming around. Dribble drive. Cowet tried to sell a foul. Ain't nobody buying that. Blaukos. No stroke on the two-piece. Seguela, the star of this show. They've been featuring him routinely. And because he draws so much attention, they leave the Joker. And another misfire. Blaukos is struggling with his outside shot. He better watch out. Rambeau's on the attack. Drops it off to Joko. Easy money. And again, you mentioned the familiarity between these two teams. They practice together. I would guess that Marseille has learned a lot from Paris in terms of strategy and how to play this game on a high level. Can they apply it here in this game? That's going to be the question. Cowet will draw the foul and we'll head up to the line.
It's going to be interesting. Look, I've been in a situation where the youth teams practice with the senior teams, as if you want to call it that, right? Both these teams are up on the senior level. And there's usually some animosity between teams because if you meet each other in practice every day, you're going to want to get a win at some point. So you're going to fight and scrap every day if you see that same team in front of you.
You were telling me about what was it Utrecht that you guys were practicing against, right?
Yes.
And it used to get pretty testy, huh? A lot of chicken wings being thrown out there, boss.
Very much so.
That was a play almost worth talking about.
That's a play worth talking about.
That two-piece splash, but Rambeau's dunk was halfway down and came out. Suhard skips it. Rambo on the drive, redirects. Rambo, no good. A whistle on the way up. Shooting foul for Jules Rambo, the Olympic silver medalist, and what a year it has been for him. The entire French Basketball Federation. Rambo up to the line. He will misfire on the stripe. Stays 3-2. Oh, Blavkost. No good on the reverse. Segala with the up fake. Get over. Oh, wait, take that back. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the heck up out of here. Simpson delivering on the turnaround.
Pretty footwork.
Suhard, tough attempt there. Sampson, oh, gets past Rambo for the easy score. Segala's got to get out of the paint, or he'll get shoved in the back, and that saves him anyway. Second foul on Marseille. Marseille leading.
I was late.
There you go. No. You're learning. You're a quick learner there, boss. C'est Marseille, bébé. Segala setting the screen. Joko. Hashtag stay shifty. He was twitching with it. Got to the crib. Crossover. Coway.
I was going to say, speaking of shifty, if you would have got that one.
Oh, that right to left was nasty. Suhard with quick hands, though. Able to recover defensively. And again, in case you missed it, there's a travel. In case you missed it, big win for Raudondvaris Hoptrans over Liman in the previous semifinal. They await the winner to play for $40,000 here in the Olympic capital. Possession is underway. Rambo taking his time. Joko trapped on the baseline. That is stolen away. Coway to Sampson. Sampson decides to pull the trigger. Oh, nice hustle. Oh, ooh la la.
Look, I think we got to call Siop Lacoste the nickname I got to pull out of the bag from way back when I was in college. We had a guy on the squad, and we used to call him Radar.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. You just throw it up to the rim, and he would find it, and he would put it back in.
That was crazy. That was a tip drill, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying he just threw it up in the direction of the basket, and Lacoste went and got it.
Well, you can get that one at the bottom of the nets. Thanks to Frank Segala. Splash it one. Makes it a one-point game. Step back, pull up from the free throw line. Coway continue to take people to school. Rambo quickly up and in. Great awareness from Team Vaud. Always finding the best option offensively. The easy scores matter. They're locked in a battle right now. Sampson late in the shot clock. Look at the battle for the rebound here. Love the effort there from Paul Billon. But a TV timeout in a 7-6 contest here in our last semifinal. So Marseille, only their second appearance on the World Tour this year. Played in Edmonton and finished 11th in that tournament. And for Paris, they made it to the final of the Marseille Masters, ended up losing to Raudondvaris. So they could be in line for a rematch. We'll see. We still got 6:40 to go in this one. And the game separated by just 1 point. Look at the seal underneath. Jules Rambo. Step back, Billon. No. Rambo just all over the glass, man.
I told you he was going to be a problem rebounding this game. I don't think they can keep him off the boards.
Oh, bad miss by Joko. They'll get reset defensively. Crossover. Oh, you left something. Missed dribble. Suhard will use the screen. Suhard up top. Rambo He will fire at will, rolls off the iron. And a foul call, just a second on Vaud. I noticed that Rambo actually looked up at the scoreboard to see how many fouls they had, and he knew that there was one to give.
Yep. So again, fouls are a resource in 32.
Absolutely. Bidon taking his time. They only got 3 to shoot. That is not the most efficient possession. They held onto that ball for like 3 or 4 seconds. Remember, we have 12-second shot clocks.
Yeah, I figured Belong would try to take it to the hoop at some point, but he didn't. Held on to it and forced Lacoste into a difficult shot. I don't know if he has any difficult shots. So the guy jumps so high that he can get a shot off at any time.
Well, that's true, but he hasn't gotten a lot of them to fall, to be honest.
True.
Semifinals on and popping. Official Vlad will go to the scores table. So take a closer look at that last play. Right now, it looks like it'll be Vaud ball. So we'll get it back underway. Segala down in the post office. He will miss on the hook and a whistle on the rebound attempt. That is whistled on Vaud. Each team with 3 fouls, 7 points. Ball screen set by Sampson. Around comes Lacoste. Lacoste elevates, scores it over Rambo. Which mullet is better? Keeps the handle on it. Segala. No good. He'll have to reload. A near steal, Joko. Oh, yeah. Knew that foul was coming. A little overzealous, trying to get that steal. Marseille, very much game so far. So the young boys playing like some veterans. I got the wave going. Hip hop parade. Oh, hey, come on, boss.
Oh, hey, I'm late.
Calwet, no good. Forced it. Suhard. Splash. Top of the key.
He's been hooping today, man. He's stepping into a shot with confidence.
Shooting a shot like he's trying to get a date.
Shooting a shot like it's prom night?
Well, on prom night, you should already have your date.
Oh, shooting a shot for some other things. Let's not talk about that on 3.
This is a family program. What do you... I'm telling the higher ups on you right now.
I shot my shot for a little kiss.
That innuendo. Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That one out of bounds. Tough shot. Late in the shot clock. Paris now in the lead, 9-8. Joko up to Hugo. There he go. That man, Frank Segala. Oh, nobody home. Leave a message at the beat. Calway, layup line for him. Stays separated by just 1. Frank Segala with the hot hand. Segala giving out lessons. You gonna learn.
He's bringing out the whole layup package.
Nobody home. Just a slight hezzy. Pull up, kick out. Belong. Creates a little bit more space in the relationship, but he cannot knock down the 2. Approaching the 4-minute mark now. 2-point lead for Vaud. So neither team able to separate themselves. Both teams doing a good job staying out of foul trouble to this point in the game. Paris with 4, Marseille with 3. Oh, there it is. Coway, no hesitation, bad miss. Suhard getting some pressure defense. He comes free. He decides to let it fly. No good. Rambo snags another rebound. Joko cleared for takeoff. Lele from the Joker. Sampson. He will draw the 5th foul on Paris. Time for another media timeout. Both teams will get a chance to talk it over, recharge the batteries a little bit, and head to the final stretch of this semifinal.
Yeah, both teams are locked in. I just haven't seen Marseille knock down too many outside shots, right? And I think that's the difference in the game. Suhard got one, Seguela got one. Marseille, not so many.
Well,
Conway got one, actually.
Well, only 30% from 2 on the tournament, and shooting 2s at the lowest frequency of any team. Shout out DJ Lass, providing the soundtrack. Our Olympic DJ. Man, he put on a show out there. Oh, watch your knees, big fella. See if they can make some money out of it. Below. Got the step on Suhard. Count it. 3-point lead for Paris. Seguela navigating through traffic. Oh, my. Miscommunication. Turnover. Here comes Marseille. Ooh, the fouls are starting to add up. Paris with no more to give.
And I like how Marseille recognized that mismatch. Still some song bigger than Joko. And they went and found him in the post here.
Yep, nice seal. Not a whole lot that Joko can do in that situation. Lacoste, no sir, love his athleticism. But he's got to expand his layup package. Another layup line for Joko. He takes what the defense gives him. Lacoste will finish that time. Stretches towards the rim, and we got an 11-14 game, 2.5 to play. Offensive foul. Paris will give it back. 3-point lead, not safe, with 2:30 to play. 12-second shot clocks. You know the drill in 3x3. A 10-minute thriller is what we're witnessing right now. Lacoste, up fake. That one's kicked. So Paris don't have the liberty of fouling without free throws being the result. Disciplined defense is what they're going to have to play the rest of the way. Oh, he shifted his whole equilibrium with the jab step. Lacoste, I see you. Joko to the crib. How many layups have we seen Paul Joko get in this game?
Yeah, he's been putting his head down, getting to the cup, and it's been needed.
Oh, whistle up top. Suhard goes down hard. Sampson even felt a little guilty about it. He says, my bad, bro. Number 4 on Marseille. Under 2 minutes to go. He wants a date with Raudondvaris. Crunch time. Rambo to Seguela. No. Crossover. Ooh, whistle on Suhard. That is the 8th on Paris. They have had trouble staying out of foul trouble throughout this tournament.
It's an attest on how much pressure Marseille is able to put on the rim. We talked about them not shooting that many 2-point shots. That's because they are very good at getting to the rim.
Number 1 team in the field in the number of drives. When you drive that much, obviously you're going to get to the line more, and that's where free throws really come into play. See if Blaukost with 4 points make that 5 in this contest. He will even this game up 15 apiece. Quick ball movement. Running low on time. Oh, that's exactly what they wanted. Clear lane for takeoff. And it's converted. Blaukost kind of just gave that away to Paris. Hugo, when it's crunch time, call that man's number. 3-point advantage for Paris. As Suhard has come up in the clutch more than lipstick and personal mirrors.
I heard Batman call Suhard when he needs help. And that's weird because he's got the Joker on the squad,
Is
too.
there a Suhard signal in the air?
Let me check. Not yet. Maybe on the Magic Sky.
It is a close one. Out of bounds challenge, by the way. Nice shot of this venue, right off the water. Y'all thought I was lying about it being a packed house?
Man, it's beautiful out here. Again, this is my first time in this water venue, right? Remember, when I played, it was back downtown,
the city,
the bridge.
Yeah, that's right.
But this is something else.
And perfect temperatures, too. No rain today, Boz.
Oh, I'm so happy about that.
Mother Nature heard our plea.
Yeah.
Great
If only
condition.
we could turn back that rain from yesterday because my laptop bit the dust.
Really?
Yes. It's fried.
Oh, that's right. Sorry about that. Sampson, no apologies. That man going to work. A one-possession game. And Belong is whistled for the foul. That's number 5. Marseille done a good job staying out of foul trouble. So they still have one more to give. 52 seconds left. And Paris trying to apply more pressure on the young guns. Hugo up top and laid in. Rambo makes it 19-16. Coway, big 2 on the way. Payal. Number 2 hits the deuce. But it's been Hugo's who's played hero. Frank Seguin, he almost hit it. Coway, stop and go. Coway, 3 in a row. Dead even, 19 apiece. Final 10 seconds.
Oh, smart foul. That's a smart foul by the young fella. He had 5 fouls on the board. He saw that and reset the possession. They were out of position as well.
Really smart
That
foul.
is heady.
A veteran play here for Marseille as they continue to claw, fight, and scratch to get back in this game. Can they hold off defensively one time? What is Paris drawing up here in this timeout?
I'd say keep it simple. There's been one guy that's been hitting all the big shots at the end of games, Suhard. If they could, though, probably the diversion with him and get Seguin a look. I would try that because, I mean, Marseille knows, you and me know, everybody here knows that they're going to try to get, well, Suhard is on the bench.
Suhard is on the bench. 6.5 seconds. They don't have to force it, too. Here we go. This semifinal comes down to this. The Joker missed it. It's it. Remo for the win. Paris at the horn. He had his back like a pack with straps. Jules Rambo with a gem of a tip. A Maurice Lacroix buzzer beater. Right at the horn. Look closely again, and that is up and off his fingertips. Before that final horn sounds, a game winner that will send Paris into the final. They will lace him up against Raudondvaris Hoptrans for the second time this year for $40,000. Congratulations to Marseille, though. They played a hell of a tournament. But this one was not meant for them. Let's get it courtside. Boz Rosendahl standing by with Jules Rambo after a thriller.
Jules, wow. Congrats. Second time you guys hit the World Tour Masters finals this year. And look, it looks like everything's clicking on the squad right now. Talk a little bit about the chemistry you guys have.
I think like the most important for us is that we love to play together. Ain't no like one guy in the team that can do everything all games. It's everybody have his time on the court, so it's unbelievable and very enjoyable to play with those guys.
Look, you did have to beat up on your so-called little brothers to get here, right? Marseille, the youth squad, you guys are really the seniors in this matchup. Any words for them and how they competed out here?
They did an amazing tournament. It's, I think, their last master of the year. And reaching a semi-final like this, doing the Q-Tour yesterday, is great. They have a lot of energy, they have a lot of will. So shout out to them. It was an amazing tournament for them.
All right, so one last question. You grabbed that last rebound and made sure you guys got the win. Talk about that last play. What happened there?
We wanted Paul to drive, for sure. We had that system since 2 years for him. So it was, I mean, 80% a basket for sure. But I was ready for the rebound because I know this guy is going to be two on him under the basket. And I was there, so it's 50-50 luck and like mine.
Well, it worked. Congratulations.
Congratulations, guys. See you in the final versus Raudondvaris.
Well, you just saw it. Jules Rambaud and Team Paris at the horn, their third Maurice Lacroix buzzer beater. They continue to find ways to get the job done. So enjoy the highlights, the finalist set, y'all. It's a rematch of the Marseille Masters. We got Raudondvaris. We got Paddy playing for $40,000. Just before that, we'll have our dunk competition. So you'll want to stick around and check out the appetizer before the main course. Boz and I will step off the mic for a moment. Let our dunkers get warmed up and ready.
You mean eat a burger?
You better scarf that burger. You got 3 minutes, Boz.
All right,
excuse us. We got to go. Time to eat. See you in a minute.
C'était quoi déjà? Niggas. Shit. Les gars. Les gars.
Local cheerleader, the official dancer of the FIBA 3x3 Lausanne World Tour 2024. Dans quelques instants, le dunk contest présenté par l'aéroport de Zève in a couple of minutes. The dunk contest with Geneva Airport. 3 dunkers, the best dunker of the world in Lausanne. Especially for you, the dunk contest, Geneva Airport. And just after the dunk contest, the final of FIBA 3x3 Lausanne World Tour 2024, Raudondvaris, Paris. On va vous expliquer tout ça dans quelques instants. 3 dunkers, 3 dunks, donc 3 rounds, ok, 3 rounds de 75 secondes. Ils auront 3 tentatives par round pour réaliser un dunk. Et après ça, on fait les totaux et on garde les 2 meilleurs dunkers pour 2 autres rounds pour aller en finale. 3 dunks au début, 3 dunkers, 3 rounds. Et on garde les 3 meilleurs pour la finale. 3 dunks for the first round. We keep the 2 best dunkers for the final for 2 more dunks. Mesdames, Messieurs, on va d'abord vous présenter les juges, s'il vous plaît, de ce dunk contest de Geneva Airport. It's time to welcome the judges for the dunk contest. Le premier juge de la Team Lausanne 3-3 from Team Lausanne 3x3, Western Montagny. The second one, already on the court, from FIBA 3x3, Esteban Gonzalez. And the last judge, ex-national Swiss League player and filmmaker, ancien joueur de la Ligue 3, de la Ligue suisse de basket et réalisateur, Liman. Mesdames, Messieurs, applaudissements pour les juges, s'il vous plaît. Make a round of applause for the judges.
All right, we're back to it. The dunk contest on deck next. And we have some high flyers for y'all. I can't wait for this one to start. My colleague Kyle, he's got a hamburger stuck in his mouth. So we have to wait for him to get done chewing. Let me pick up the honors here. You've been hyping these dunkers as well, Kyle. Doug Anderson from the USA, Grabo Grabowski from Poland, and Lipik Lipinski also from Poland. I gotta say, I've seen Grabo and Lipik in the past, and they can fly. These people live on lunar gravity, y'all, but you've been hyping up your boy Doug Anderson. Oh, Doug life, huh?
Hey, in 2017, Doug Anderson stole the show in this very city. I know that was 8 years ago. 7 years ago, right?
Oh, yeah.
But he can still fly. Plenty of bounce, explosive jumper, finishes strong above the rim. I'm anxious to see Doug Anderson back at it. He's an OG. Him and Lipek, the 2 OGs, and Grabo is the new star in the game. Like, it's undisputed. I mean, indisputable, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna see what Dougie got in his bag. All right.
Curious. Again, you've been hyping the man up, so I'm ready to get this started.
Well, I only call it like I see it, boss. Look at Lipek. How old is Lipek now?
35, 36.
Oh, Bravo.
Humans shouldn't be able to jump that high. Oh, goodness. Never mind.
Hey, I try to tell you, but you're going to have to see for yourself.
Oh, no way. This dunk contest is about to be really good. Oh, that was a wild warm-up dunk.
Yeah, and listen.
He looked down in the rim.
I'm trying to tell you, we got some explosive jumpers in this dunk contest. Look how easy it is for Grabo. Off the bounce, tween. Now,
did I ever tell you I was in a dunk contest once?
You were not.
It was horrible.
Why?
Because there was no one else competing. Me and a random other cat. And, like, look, I could do, like, a little bit of, like, a rock the cradle dunk.
Yeah.
So I did that. I got really hyped. And then the other guy comes in, takes a Band-Aid off his finger, like a bloody Band-Aid, too.
And did a cartwheel?
Puts it down somewhere a little bit past the free throw line. And then just jumps from a foot inside of that, dunks it, and everybody gets really hyped because they thought he jumped from behind the Band-Aid, and he got the win. And, you know, in Dutch fashion, the prize was a bicycle.
Oh, of course.
So I missed out on that. But, yeah, a forgettable experience. That was the one and only time I've ever done it.
And you don't remember his name?
Hesdy Lentz was his name.
Hesdy Lentz.
A Surinamese guy.
Oh, wow.
But I think that was his only dunk contest as well. So
Hesdy, as you can see, there's still some bitter feelings lingering.
I want that bike.
With Boz about that dunk contest.
I wanted that bike. That's why I entered. Somebody, as a joke, actually entered me into a dunk contest in the 5-on-5 league once.
Oh.
And I was, quote-unquote, injured for that one.
Oh. Quote-unquote.
I wasn't going to be in that for sure. In front of real fans? Nuh-uh.
No dunk contest for me, Boz. But believe it or not, I used to be able to yamp. I had some bounce. I did.
I believe you. I believe you. I've seen some old footage of you playing.
Yeah. Well, I got to show you some old footage of me dunking. I had an inverted 360. Yes.
Whoa.
Never could windmill. And I had a nice back scratcher. Off the glass, one hand cocked back. I had that in my bag.
All right.
Yeah.
See, I think the best dunk I ever had was a hang on the rim. That's what I call it, I think. So you just dunk and then you hang on the rim.
Oh, wow. Well, if that's the best you had in your bag, Boss.
Well, I wasn't much of a trick dunker.
Okay. Well,
I tried to catch some bodies. That's what I tried to do.
Looks like it's time to get this dunk competition underway. So in the first round, each of our dunkers will get 3 dunks. 3 dunks. Top 2 scorers go to the final, where they'll get 2 dunks. You get 3 attempts to land that dunk. Dougie with the windmill honey dip.
Oh.
Listen, I think that Skelter Sports Rim might be in trouble.
That was vicious. And look at the guy's kicks as well.
Oh, they ill.
Yep.
What are those?
I don't know. That's what are those in a good way.
That's what I was going to say. Those are filthy. Hey, that's a 9 to me, boss. Windmill, that's clean elbow.
Is that?
Do I see an 8? Oh my. All right.
Somebody get the judges out of
We're
here.
going to petition to replace all 3 judges right now because. And look at Wes. Wes is doing his hand like, oh yeah, it's just okay. Oh my. 8s?
Yeah, 8s.
Doug Anderson.
24.
Doug is baffled. I'm shocked too. That's a 9, like standard.
I think it might be a disadvantage to start a dunk contest.
Yeah. Oh, windmill over phone. Grabo. Now let's see what they do here.
Look at Grabo, just generated some clean energy.
With all that power?
That windmill.
Ah, I see what you did there. Oh, look again. Oh, yeah, that was full extension.
Did he hit his forehead on the rim?
That's full extension.
Close.
He reached back in his pass to get that. Oh, we got some tough judges.
Man.
I think that's fair.
Compared to what Doug did, yes.
I think that's fair. And you know what? I think these judges like the attention they get from the crowd.
I think Esteban has talked about the other judges. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, yeah, he's rubbing off on him. And that is not the judge you want to rub off on you. You'll be holding up 5s for 10 rated dunks.
Look, this just means there's room for improvement on the dunk part.
Well, here comes Rafal, Lepek, Lipinski, get dizzy with it. Okay, he's still bringing that bravado. 360 tween, one of the dunk goats. Been in the game for more than a decade, and he's still putting that down on the first attempt, man. Yeah, Lepek out of Poland. Represent, couple of polls, in fact, with Grabo in the mix.
I think Lepek's been in the game so long that I got his first dunk on videotape. And he's still good.
He got it on VHS. Well, let's see what the score. Oh, they gave him
That's a 26.
2 9s and an 8.
Guess who that 8 was from? Anyway.
We need to have a fantasy draft for judges. I wouldn't choose any one of these. we need to petition.
The fact that you still want to play fantasy games with me is a miracle.
Oh, yeah, I set myself up for that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, push it to the limit. Doug Anderson, second dunk attempt. Self. Oh, that man nasty. What? That man nasty. What? Doug Anderson off the bounce. Tween looking down in the rim. He was looking down on us all like the Santee.
Where have you been hiding this guy?
He got a 3-body problem. Oh, my God. Walking in the air.
Oh, 9s?
That's good. Oh, that's so clean.
That was vicious, too.
Doug is like, man, the judging has changed over the years.
Somebody better do a front flip for them to get a 10.
These were 10s back in. Now Grabo. Oh, he's elevating this game. He done went up to the next level. Grabo off the bounce behind the back. He went behind the back and he had a surprise for us, didn't he?
Hide and seek with the Wilson.
Oh, hey, we going up in Lausanne, y'all. That's crazy.
I'm throwing it out right now. This might be the best dunk contest I've ever seen. 27 for Grabo in that one. Whew.
Wow.
All of these dunks so far have been 12s to me. I don't know how.
Look, I've seen some 10s, bro. I can't even lie to you. This is getting crazy. Off the glove. Okay. I see what you're doing there. So Lepek will get reset. Oh, he got to get his hoop game right. And important for him to regain the interest of the crowd now. They you know. Okay, but these don't count as attempts, Bods, because he hasn't actually attempted the dunk.
No, but this is going to get in the head of the judges.
All right, well, one of those actually will count as an attempt because he touched the rim.
That was in and out.
All right, now he might have to change the strategy a little bit because
his time's up.
Yeah, he's just got to get a dunk. Oh, he missed. Oh.
That's an expensive one.
Oh, that sure is. $4,000 will go to the winner. And Lepek Happy to be out here performing on this big stage still, but I think a 0.
It's a goose egg.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt him, man.
He was in the lead virtually with that 26 in round 1.
Shout out to Simon, by the way. He's the dunk whisperer.
Oh, really?
He's been providing the best dunkers in the world for a long time. All right, it's Doug Anderson. Doug Anderson. Oh,
what did he try to do? Underneath 2 legs?
I need to figure out what those shoes are. If y'all know what shoes Doug Anderson is rocking right now, please put me and Boz up on game. The height and the might. He sticks the landing. Doug Anderson. He gonna make me throw it back to 2017. Here's Doug. Tween, reverse, chill. Chill. Chill, fam.
Easy, too.
You like that one, Boz?
I did. Hey, the first 10 on the board.
Oh, he gets a 10. Okay, finally gets a 10.
A 10 and 2 9s.
He had to warm the judges up a little bit. All right, it's looking like it's going to come down between Doug Anderson and Grabo.
Ryan.
Hey. Oh, I see where Grabo's going with it. And Grabo, you think he's feeling some pressure here against Doug Anderson?
I mean, all he needs to do now is put a dunk down, and he's through, right? Leapick, if he gets higher than 0, then he's good.
So you can see he changes the strategy, and he's out of the stratosphere. That bounce is crazy, man. Oh, shout out to another dunk great. David Carlos out of the Philippines.
All right.
What up, David? He says those are Aaron Gordon's he's rocking.
Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, so that's fitting. You remember Aaron Gordon?
Yeah, I remember him.
The dunk contest where he took the ball out of the mascot spin. That was crazy. Is Aaron Gordon a top 10 all-time in-game dunker?
In-game?
Is he?
No.
I don't know. He maybe it's
There's Gerald Green. You can get Vince Carter in there.
Oh, yeah.
T-Mac. I'm going to throw it back. You can get...
Miles Swift. You remember that?
Oh, my goodness.
Do you remember that?
Oh.
Amari Stoudemire. Amari Stoudemire used to yam on people.
Oh, yeah. Hakeem Warwick. You remember him?
Oh, yeah. Hakeem Warwick. Yeah. Yep. Straight out of Syracuse. Kevin Martin. Remember K. Martin? Anyway.
K. Martin was mean.
Anyway. Lee. Okay. Mishandled it. Here comes Lee Peck. Getting set up. That last one didn't count as an X. Hello! Rafal Lee Peck Lipinski. So he does get his last dunk to go down. He has some height on that one.
Lipick has always been such a cool dunker to me, man. He's got that slithery athleticism. He kind of runs into things casually and then explodes. I like the way he dunks a lot.
Remember when he used to rock the bandana?
Mm-hmm.
That's vintage Lipick back then. He used to rock the bandana, bro. Lipick finishes with a total of 50, which it won't be enough to advance to the final.
So, because Doug's 79, Grabo's 75. That means Grabo's starting off the final.
So that's it. It's Doug Anderson, with the lead. So Grabo will have to go first. Doug Anderson has the advantage of following. Zero gravity.
I've never seen a man trip midair, and he almost did.
That's crazy. Under both legs! Grabo has channeled his inner monster. Boz, what you think about this, man?
Look, this is the stuff you dream of as a little kid to be able to do. If I tried this, I'd break myself. This is incredible, man.
He tucked it under both kneecaps, extends and finishes. Nines across the board. Grabo a little disappointed. He felt like those were 10s. Now Doug Anderson has brought out some volunteers.
Oh, that's a lot of them.
He's brought out, let's see, 5 dancers and a partridge in a pear tree. An interesting formation is what they're forming here. Okay. By the way, the first dunk will be timed. The last dunk will not be. Grabo with a nice score to start things off. Doug Anderson. He's saying hold it right there. Get it up just a little bit to your left. Right, there we go. All right. Doug Anderson set for takeoff. Hold it right there. Nope, bigger. There it is. You're gonna have to deal with that. Doug Anderson. Whoa. Bring it up. There you go.
All right.
Nice smile from Doug. And look, feeling no pressure with the clock winding down. 25 seconds. Doug Anderson, what you got? No! He better do something. He's got 15 seconds. He better hurry up. Clock is going, Doug. Doug, you better get going. Doug, you got 10 seconds.
He's not making this.
Oh, no, he will. They'll let him get this last dunk attempt off, but he's got to nail this. Doug Anderson bringing the power like James Ghost St. Patrick. That ball got a ghost. He just killed it. Hey, I felt tremors.
To pull that out under pressure. The time was running down. He had to get this one. And that basket won't recover.
That dunk shifted the foundation. Look at the width and he just slingshots it down through the rim. Doug Anderson is an animal.
Oh, he's got a 1-point lead.
Lions and Tigers and Bears, oh my. Doug Anderson is crazy with it out here.
This dunk contest is incredible.
28-27.
What is happening?
Look at Doug. Doug looking at me. Don't look at me. All right, last dunk for each one of these dunkers. It's tight. It's coming down to the wire. Doug, I tried to tell him. DA, I tried to tell him.
Wow.
All right, Grabo, it's his turn. I think Grabo about to pull out something filthy.
I don't even know what's next anymore.
Oh, I see what he's trying to go over that dude, through the legs into a honeydew.
This last one still timed or no? Because I see some time on the clock.
No, that clock shouldn't be running. Last dunk is not timed. So I don't know why they're running that clock. It won't matter. But Grabo's got 2 more attempts. 0 gravity out of Poland. The best dunker in the game right now. Oh. Grabo. He wants to make an adjustment. Timing is off now. I don't know. He doesn't need to rush, y'all. There's only 2 dunks in the final round.
Well, bringing together a crew real quick.
All right.
If these photographers aim well, this could be a cool picture.
Can Doug Anderson top that? No time. Last dunk, no time.
Uh-oh. That is a 24, but I think that's because he's repeated a dunk a little bit.
Yeah, he just added one person, and that's, well, he rushed because for some reason the clock is running.
Oh, it is for this dunk as well. So
no, but it should not be running according to the rules, Bob. I'm telling you. The final dunk in the final round it's not timed. It's the last dunk. So they shouldn't be running the clock. But anyway, let's see what Doug brings.
Oh, he needs a 23 or better.
Yes. Doug Anderson. Whoa. Here we go. Doug from the baseline. Let's see what he's going to do to cap off an incredible dunk performance. Whoa. Uh-oh, Doug. Couple of missteps on the alley-oop. He says, give me that other ball.
Slippery.
Okay. He still hasn't made a dunk attempt yet. Doug with the oop. Oh, teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. Everybody love him. Buzz.
He did that underneath one leg, and now he went under both?
Under both.
Wow.
He sits down in the air, has a coffee, gravitates higher, and then throws it in reverse with 2.
Oh,
That's it.
That's it.
Doug Anderson, ladies and gentlemen, back with a vengeance. Some people are blessed differently. That man is one of them. Look at Dougie. Oh, that's wild, B. Hey, that's wild.
Oh, my.
In the Aaron Gordons. Hey, Doug. Don't hurt him, Doug. Yeah. Nice dunk contest. He's the king of Lausanne again. Doug Anderson, ladies and gentlemen. What a performance. Hey, I'm turning you up. Oh, my goodness. He said, turn me up. Maybe we need to turn him down. He on a different frequency. He's on a different frequency. Oh. Just sit back and enjoy his dunk compilation. That's nastier than old Brussels sprouts.
All right.
$4,000 richer. is he will win the dunk competition. I love that from Cynthia. That is correct. Oh, man. So your Geneva Airport dunk contest winner, none other than Doug Anderson, representing the USA here in Switzerland, taking over the show. You don't often see Bravo beaten, but man, if anybody's going to do it, it is Doug Anderson. He's all smiles, and he should be.
He turned important at Geneva Airport for a little bit there.
When I tell you to look out for somebody, will you listen to me now?
Look,
I wasn't just hyping him up, man.
I have to give you credits. This guy, wow. Wow.
The man's different. The man's different. What a show. What a show. And guess what, Boz? The show's not over.
Nope.
We still got Paris and Raudondvaris Hoptrans for the $40,000 final. All right, let's take a breather. We'll take a quick breather.
Okay.
The final here in Lausanne is on the way. We'll step aside for just a bit. That game is scheduled to get started in a little less than 10 minutes, y'all. So the finale, the creme de la creme, here in Lausanne, coming up less than 10. Don't you go nowhere. You ain't crazy. Bonsoir. We're back from Lausanne. Told you it wouldn't be long. We got some unfinished business, don't we, Boz?
Mm-hmm.
We got a $40,000 final to be played between Team Paris and Raudondvaris Hoptrans. A rematch of the Marseille Masters.
A rematch of the pool play here.
Oh, and yeah, pool play and that final. So here they go at it again. Raudondvaris 4-0. They have had Paris's number. You heard Modestus Koupis say we are very familiar with this team. Will the strategies work in their favor this time around? Raudondvaris looking for their second Masters title of this year. Flight mode coming out playing possum. Get the fans the ball. There you go. Šarūnas Vingelis, the Olympic bronze medalist, representing Lithuania. Let's see how good his arm is. Oh, that was not an impressive throw.
No.
That was not an impressive throw. All right, Uzi. Oh, okay. They should stick to basketball. Definitely not American football in any way.
Handball.
I don't even know. Yeah, handball.
Yeah, in the United States of all sports, you don't do handball.
Come on, okay, right. Let's represent. There's one. There's one. Okay, he saved the team. He saved the team. All smiles for Raudondvaris Hoptrans. Modestus Koupis, Šarūnas Vingelis, Marius Užupis, and Aurelius Pukelis representing Lithuania. Here we go. Here we go. All right, here come, I guess, the local favorites. Yes, Team Paris with some Olympians themselves. Hugo Suhard didn't make that squad, but he's played like a champion for his Paris team here in Lausanne. Big shots, Suhard. Couple of game winners for him. Of course, it was Jules Rambeau who won it in the semifinals at the Horn over Marseille. Paul Joko will now join on the court, the tenacious defender that he is. Jules Rambeau, fear the mullet, and the star of the crew, Franck Segela, silver medalist at the Paris Games. Paris in your face, getting ready to go toe-to-toe with Raudondvaris Hoptrans. So, Boz, we've seen what Raudondvaris have been able to do in the last 4 head-to-heads and getting wins there.
But, again,
okay,
last strike was in Pool C action yesterday. That game went to Paris 20-18.
That's right.
And it was Jules Rambeau actually sort of outplaying Aurelius Pukelis, who had 4 turnovers. So only 6 points in that one, and it's only because he usually gets more than that.
Yes.
Rambeau had 7, so I'm looking forward to that matchup between the two big fellas. As you know, I'm a little biased towards larger players.
Yes. I trusted the graphic. I saw 4-0.
Yep.
We got to update that. It's 4-1. Yes, Paris got the win in pool play. I remember that one well now. So they'll get it warmed up. I do think that the versatility of Raudondvaris Hoptrans, and I think the X factor for them is always going to be the Lithuanian. That is Pukelis. We talked about the versatility of both of these bigs, he and Rambeau. That's a heck of a matchup. I like that one a lot.
Yep.
Marius Užupis, he's been on a hot streak, a heater here in Lausanne. And that whistle means it's time to get to it. One more 10-minute sprint. Take a deep breath. Head coach Karim Soshu over there looking stressed. Look at him.
Yeah, he's over there biting his nails.
Well, he's had some pretty, it's been an intense last couple of weeks for him, indeed. Going from Paris and seeing his guys win that silver medal. Lucas Musoulier was so huge in that tournament for them. as was Bergiat. So shout out to them. It's on. It is the final from Lausanne 2024. Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. the voice of 3x3. Here with my partner in crime, the Mountain, Bas Rosendahl. We got Raudondvaris. We got Paris playing for 40 bands. Bukelis heads up play, throws it off of Rambo.
Bukelis rushed that shot a bit because Suhard was being really physical with him, cleanly too.
Two on the way, off the iron, no. Bukelis up top. Vingelis now on the move. Where you going? Too long. Tracks down the rebound. Good boxing out from Raudondvaris. Now it's Uzi. He will fire. Missed it. Couple of good opportunities there for Raudondvaris. Here comes the Joker. Oh yeah, the Joker. He will knock it down. Gets Paris on the board. Ujupis wants to respond. His two is too strong. Another offensive rebound. Vingelis has done a great job tracking him down. That's a big boy move underneath. As Bukelis will get Raudondvaris on the board. Segala sizing up the D. Segala, no. Off target there.
I like how Segala is looking to get to his spot, right? That straight angle two is what he's really good at. He's hit a lot of those. He got there, didn't finish the job this time.
Well, you know, both of these teams have played lockdown defense. Raudondvaris not allowing more than 16 points per. Held Dusseldorf to 11 points in their quarterfinal win and continued that strong defensive play. Paris has hung their hat on defense as well. Where's the offense going to come? That's the question at hand in a 2-1 start. Hugo Boss. 4-1. So a good sign for Paris early. Usually it's Hugo making big shots late. He's providing a spark early for Paris. And a 4-1 start to this game. Oh, nobody home. They just fell asleep defensively.
Macaulay Culkin was proud. Home Alone? No? All right.
I know I can dig it. It's too hard. No, I got a Home Alone reference for you later. Just be ready, boss.
All right.
Suhard has he. Drive, bucket. Somebody hit the refresh button. He froze that man Bukelis out there. Over to Vingelis. Bukelis with position. They feed it inside. Ooh, it's getting physical. Foul on the floor. Segala got the worst end of that.
Yeah, look at Segala fighting with the big guy. Gets hit in the noggin.
And Bukelis is a load, man. Heavy load. He can shoot those two. Oh, misdribbled it. Gave it up. And now a foul yellow. First on Raudondvaris as we approach 3 minutes eclipsed in this Lausanne Masters final. Stop number 7 of 17 on the year. Approaching the midway point as we head into the second half. First World Tour after the Olympics. Oh, Suhard. Might have took a little contact in the face. Suhard, no. Off the 10 it goes, and now Suhard headed to the Indio floor. And Bukelis is like, what did I do? Offensive foul, that's the decision. And Bukelis is saying, come on, he flopped. He flopped. I don't know, Boz, what do you think?
Tough to see from that angle.
I'm going to have to disagree with Bukelis there.
Looked like he ran him over a little bit with his arm.
Yeah, because he had that forearm out. I don't know if it was if he pushed him so hard, but that's a
pushed him so hard.
He pushed him so hard. Dang, Boz, you sharp in the final, my guy. Oh, the Joko, he's quicker than a Buster Rhymes reverse. Every time I got to get it, when I got to do it, never mind.
Wow. That was good.
Long ball, flight mode. He can shoot that thing too. Modestus Kumpis got the range like a compass. As Paris still lead by 2. Look at the face Boz is making. Boz be low-key hating. I be seeing them. They like him. So here we go. We are underway. The crowd is lit here in Lausanne. Suhard waiting for the screen. Suhard Hezi drops it off. Rambo, no.
I don't understand why. Look, this is a great play, right? First of all, I don't understand why Suhard didn't just throw it up in the air. Rambo has been so good at catching that ball high, and he threw it at his ankles. Look, they still get a foul out of it, but just throw it up for the big fella.
Yeah, now he's got to earn it at the free throw line, and that could be hit or miss. Just put it up there for the big fella. We'll see if he can convert at the stripe and add to Paris' lead. He strokes it. Light mode, hop step, can't get it to go. Got a push on Suhard. I love the aggression that Kumpis is playing with. Just continue to put pressure on the defense, especially when he's got Suhard defending. He likes that matchup. Now he's got a bigger Segela. Here comes Joko, count it!
It's not just a battle of physical attrition, right? It's also a battle of mental attrition. And right now, Raudondvaris are rattled and they're not sharp and focused.
Yep, trailing by 2 possessions right now, you're right. So their poise is going to be put to the test here as we're almost 4 minutes in. Find a mismatch and exploit it. That's the task at hand. Kumpis, can he get another 2-ball to go down? Flight mode is in takeover mode right now.
Oh, and an offensive foul now on Rambo.
And
so
look,
right as I said, they're rattled. They get it back.
listen, Kumpis is playing with some swagger right now.
Kumpis is playing out of his mind.
He's got that Conor McGregor walk. His chest is out, his arms are flailing. I see you. We see you, Kumpis. 8-6. That's the scoreboard. Paris in front. Kumpis over to Pukelis. Interior feed. Ujubis taking advantage of the smaller Joko. That was Joko's turn. He's got the advantage here. He decides to give it up. Inside they go. Offensive foul called on Rambo. And now Paris' resolve is being put to the test. They've got a couple of calls they haven't been happy with. Rambo will check out. Segela will come in. Pukelis. You're going to need some bubble wrap down there. He's moving people.
Yeah, that was more fake than a catfish.
Catfish account. That's a throwback, too. 8-8. Uh-oh. He had him down to one ankle on the step back, but he couldn't make the shot. That's what matters most. Segela, he can do that. There's Vingalis. No.
You can see the frustration with Vingalis. He has not had a good shooting day today. And normally he's very secure. He shoots a high percentage from both inside and outside the two-point arc.
I think he's thinking about it too much.
Yep.
And it's become a mental thing for him. He's got to get over that mountain. No pun intended. And he's in trouble down there. Mouse in the house. Rambo making easy work. Kumpis will loft it inside. Now Ujupis, lefty stroke. The midi is money. Raudondvaris within one. Under 5 minutes to play. Joko spins into trouble. Turns it over. Now flight mode on the attack. Elevates. No whistle, no bucket. Better get out and defend Segala. We got a foul. That is now the fifth. The fifth on Raudondvaris. Back at it. 4.5 to play. Craig Segala. No, sir. Big offensive rebound, Rambo. Segala now, turning the corner. Segala, no lay that time. Now Pukelis. Down to the body shop. He's trying to do some work. Foul number 6 on Paris, no more to give.
What a fitting game for the level this tournament's had, right? We've had an incredible day of action, and it is a tight, tight final.
So this is Lithuania, France, part 4. France also beating Lithuania in the pool phase of the Olympics. Paris getting them in the pool phase here.
Yeah, Raudondvaris getting him in Marseille, right? At the finals.
In the finals, so here we go. Nice little rivalry developing between these two in a media timeout. 3:51 on the clock. 10-9 game, Paris in front. I like the matchups across the board. Joko and flight mode, the two bigs with Rambo and Pukelis, Ujupis and Segala. And our guy Vingalis and Suhard. So I'd say pretty evenly matched teams.
Very much.
And the score is indicative of that.
It's going to come down to who can keep the cooler heads out here. And especially in this humidity, because it's gotten really humid.
I don't know, Boz. It feels great out here to me. That light breeze is blowing. I think your temperature's a little bit off. And that man ain't off. He's staying on like the porch light. Suhard with his second two-piece of the game. And an easy score on the inside for Ujupis. They trade a 2-4-1. Paris in front, 12-10. Suhard, not that time. Too strong off the rim. Tracked down by Pukelis. He wants it back, repost, refeed. The big man trying to eat. Well, we gave Suhard a chicken wing to the rib cage.
That's going to hurt.
Yep.
Get that ostrich wing in the ribs.
Yeah, that's much bigger than a chicken wing. I agree with you. 12-11, Frank Segala.
Uh-oh, he got it off the rim. That's legal. Wow, what a play. That was about to roll in, and Ujupis just snatched it off the rim.
That we don't see that very often, do we?
No, but that was a great, great play. This could be the game changer. That shot was going to roll in, and Ujupis just snatched it.
Heady play. Here's a look at that. Ooh, I don't know, Boz.
You can once it's up on the rim, you can do that.
Boz, I don't know. Suhard using that quickness. They're going to leave Kumpis. He can't hit it. That'll be out of bounds, I believe, off Pukelis. Oh, no, wait a minute. It is ruled off of Paris. And a behavior warning as Paris continue to state their case. They're saying, s'il vous plaît, monsieur. S'il vous plaît, monsieur. Look at it again.
Yeah, I don't think you can challenge until it's under 2 minutes.
Nope.
Out of bounds.
Can't challenge that. We got 2:37 on the clock. Call stands. Ujupis will set the screen. Kumpis. Oh, wait a minute. Offensive foul. Each team with 6 fouls. You might want to check your heart rate. I hope you don't have any cardiac issues. 13-11 with 2:30 to play. Kumpis trying to hold his own against Rambo. He does. Good defensive stand. They'll move it around the perimeter. Around comes Vingelis. Vingelis thought about the 2. Instead, he'll let Bukalis take a shot. And that one just hangs on the rim, comes out near steal. Rambo drops it off. Frank Segala looking like Frank Sinatra. He did it his way. And Paris had the lead, 15-11. Joko with Lele. Paris assume a 5-point lead, minute 37. Flight mode in attack mode. $1:30 to play, 2-possession lead for Paris. Timeout on the floor. Flight mode, take it off. So if Raudondvaris are going to get back in this one,
they're going to need 2-point shooting, and they haven't had much outside of Kumpis. Kumpis has been on, but he's attempted a lot too. Don't forget.
Yes, or get to the foul line. Both teams with the next defensive foul. Free throws are coming with 6 fouls apiece.
And somehow, some way, Paris has rendered Bukalis a little bit. Wow, how do you say? Like he hasn't been in the game as much. They haven't featured him as much. Slowed him down.
Every shot that he's taken has been contested. Hugo, there he go again. 18-12 as Paris have opened up a big lead. Oh, it is Frank Segala. No. Keeps it alive. Segala up and in.
What a rebound.
Paris knocking on the door. He had Segala doing calisthenics then. Still couldn't knock down the shot. But under 40 seconds to go, and Paris with this game in hand like a Nintendo DS. That man launches it. It'll come back to Segala. He'll use some clock, and we got Ujupis is down, holding his hip. Ujupis slow to get up. Team Paris. 2 points away from the W here in Lausanne. Hugo is taking big shots and made some. That will not be added to his greatest hits list, as that's airmailed out of bounds. Raudondvaris got some work to do.
And not a lot of time to do it.
That is a fact.
Oh, splash ball by Bukalis.
Uh-oh. They're not going to go away quietly now. They're not going to go away quietly now. Look at the defense. And I believe, well, 8.5 seconds left, but
well,
it'll take some miracle working here for Raudondvaris. They won't challenge. They won't challenge the out-of-bounds call. I think they're accepting. Final 6.8.
Yeah, this is it. The shot clock reset because of that kick ball.
And that one's kicked. The only hope for Raudondvaris is to get a steal, hit a two, and get fouled in the course of that, but the chances of that are slim and shady. So it is Frank Segela looking to provide the finishing touches of a beautiful performance. That is it. Merci beaucoup. Magnifique. This Paris team has a certain je ne sais quoi here in Switzerland. They are your Lausanne Masters champs of 2024, their first Masters title of this season. As Raudondvaris come up short in 7 events, we've had 6 different winners. An assortment of talent on the tour in 2024. Congratulations to Team Paris. They got it rolling right now, don't they? Silver medal at the Olympics, and right after the Olympics, they follow that up with their first Masters title of 2024. Hey, congratulations. All right, let's get a courtside. Boz Rosendahl standing by with Frank Segela, the Masters champs. Boz.
Frank, what a game. Congratulations. You guys are the winners of the 2024 edition of the Lausanne World Tour Masters. Give me your first thoughts.
Thank you. It feels great to hear. We're just super happy. We are chasing the Hong Kong final, so this is a very good step. So let's continue the adventure right now.
So, first of all, I want to give you a compliment because you played an incredible tournament, but I know all of your guys contributed. Talk about your teammates and what they did to get to this win.
Yeah, they're incredible. I think about Jules, who's fighting all game long. Paul, who's making the stop every time and getting the drive, the free throws. And Hugo, just big player, making big-time plays every time. So now we are in the final, we won, and I'm just super happy.
Well, we're in an incredible venue with all of these people here, an incredible crowd. Any words to them?
Yeah, I think even if we're in Switzerland, they were cheering for France. So thanks for coming. Merci à tous d'être là et continuez de faire du bruit.
Congratulations, give it up.
Ici c'est toi at its finest. Man, what a run for Team Paris. Congratulations indeed. The entire coaching staff, all the players who put in the effort. I guess there's no such thing as an Olympic hangover for the Frenchmen. Man, oh man. So, Boz, I was just saying, no Olympic hangover.
No.
For the Frenchmen.
None.
They follow up a silver medal with a Masters title. They're going to be a problem. Here's the highlights of how it got done. It was a close game to about I'd say the 3-minute mark.
2-minute mark, actually.
Oh, well, and then Paris just made big plays down the stretch, man. Like, keeping their poise. How good was Hugo Suhard in this one?
Suhard came alive on day 2 here in Lausanne after not having a great day 1. Went to work, but again, give credit where credit's due. Paris's defense was what pulled the job through here. They rendered Bukelis out of the game, really.
Yeah,
he didn't do much.
Yeah.
They contested all of the shots. They forced Raudondvaris to play through flight mode, and flight mode had a great game.
They did.
But it wasn't enough.
Yep.
So credits to them, especially on the defensive end, and keeping their heads after a good start. Raudondvaris then came back in the game. They didn't crumble. They built on that. That was good.
And of course, it is Segela with the final shot. embracing his bros. I guess they would say bon if we said ça va. They're doing very well.
Yes.
Very, very well. Here's the run on how they got here. First in the quarterfinals, that shot by Suhard over Vienna, and then over Marseille, the fellow Frenchman. Tough battle with the youngsters, but they emerge victorious there, and they make it 2 in a row over Raudondvaris here in Lausanne, and they will get their moment in a spotlight, standing in the winner's circle yet again. The good times keep rolling for Paris. 2024 has been a heck of a year already. MVP. That's the second one for Frank Segela. Frank Segela. Man, he was killing indeed. From start to finish, from the 15-point outburst over Barcelona day one, he elevated his play, got his teammates involved, and with Paris' second Masters title, a familiar MVP. He's got a new Maurice Lacroix icon for his wrist game and an MVP plaque to boot. Frank Segela, Team Paris, champions in Lausanne. Imagine the vibes with that organization right now. To see all the fruits of their labor. The fruits of their labor are paying off. Yes, indeed. Those 4 gentlemen came together, fought through adversity, knocked down some titans en route to this $40,000 win. Also got $40,000 apiece for that silver medal in Paris.
Well, their bank accounts are looking good.
Dinner's on them tonight. And don't give me no baguettes either. I want some steak. A seafood dinner.
A lake food dinner.
Lake food dinner. Yes, that's more appropriate. But good vibes. Good time. I had a ball, Boz.
Me too, man. Me too.
I had a ball.
Happy to be back on the World Tour.
Big thank you to our production staff, all of our videographers and photographers, and of course, Brody, Bogdan, Alexa, the guys back in the truck, all of the staff, all of the officials. What a tournament again here at this 11th edition of the Lausanne Masters. The biggest thank you goes out to you, of course, my partner in crime. Big Boz Rosendahl, the mountain holds it down as always. Thank you, CC Love, for all the help. And I think that'll do it, Boz. I think it's time for us to get a rest. All right, one last look at the schedule that we have coming your way. The immediate tournament is going to be the Europe Cup coming your way from Vienna on the 20th of this month. Mark that down, and then we'll get back to the action on the World Tour. 7 stops down, 10 more to go, concluding in Hong Kong late November. A lot of action still to come your way on this FIBA 3x3 World Tour. For Boz Rosendahl, a.k.a. The Mountain, I'm the voice of 3x3, Kyle Montgomery, saying peace out from the Olympic capital. We'll see you in Vienna, Europe Cup 2024. Cannot wait. See y'all then.